Grand Rising. It's good to see you all. In today's world, loyalty is hard to come by. And in today's lesson, we're going to understand and overstand the importance of loyalty in our everyday lives. You might be going on your journey and you could see a lack of loyalty in society, maybe in your personal journey. And what loyalty really is, what does it include and what does it not include? And why is loyalty so important for our future, for your future, and building very powerful bonds? If you just stumbled into this very powerful live stream today, could you kindly hit the like button right now, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time here. Immediately following this, we'll head over to Patreon. If you'd like to join our Patreon, we all collaborate together on Zoom. We have Telegram, TikTok, Twitter, new post on Twitter. Head over to Twitter, LinkedIn. We're on all platforms. We want to build ironclad bonds. Ironclad bonds. And you want to maybe write that down today. Write it in the comments. We're building ironclad bonds. Loyalty is hard to come by in our society. Things have changed over the years. In today's society, everything crumbles when it's a weak house of cards. You might realize this on your journey. And when the energies begin to rise up, and we could see this happening now, the massive changes that are happening. When the energy rises up, if you don't have an ironclad bond, if you don't have a strong foundation that's authentic, all types of relationships, partnerships, and friendships will collapse. In the past few years, have you witnessed relationships, friendships, and partnerships failing? It's rare to have authentic loyalty. And today we want to know what is loyalty and what is not loyalty. What does it include? What does it not include on your journey? You know, I've always been a man of my word. Your word is your bond. Your word. And we actually build energetic bonds that we connect with others. And the loyalty, if it's authentic, it comes from your heart and it's written in the ether in your bond with the person, the relationship that you're having. When you have authentic loyalty, it creates long-lasting relationships, friendships, and partnerships. This creates an organic, positive feedback loop. Organically, when you have loyalty, someone does something for you, a lot of empaths are tuning in right now, you authentically want to reciprocate. Don't you want to authentically reciprocate? And the relationships, the friendships, and partnerships become stronger with this bond. As I've always been a man of my word, I've seen all different types of people over the years. Authentic loyalty is energetic. It is not on paper. People rely on the paper. They rely on the paper contracts. A lot of people that are tuned in right now, you're getting very sensitive to contracts. When you're understanding the truth about the content of character, about authentic loyalty, written contracts are fake. If a person has to rely on a contract because of punishment of breach of contract, that is not true loyalty. Once again, written contracts are fake. If a person has to rely on a written contract on a piece of paper because of punishment of breach of contract, that's not authentic loyalty. In the new world that we're headed to, we want to be people of character, of creating long-lasting bonds. Think about that. You know, a lot of people, they would do whatever they want if they didn't have to rely on the breach of contract, on the written piece of paper. Your word is your bond. Many authentic people around the world don't resonate with contracts. You know, I was speaking to my friend Paul. We had a long conversation about a week and a half ago, and he's like, we were talking about these things, and he was like, these, contracts, you just shake my hand. Shake my hand, give me your word. That's the contract. That's the loyalty. Because there is a karmic feedback loop, because you have to see both sides of the coin. You have to see both sides of the pendulum. So when you are locked in, this can create problems. A lot of people that are authentic and free souls, they don't like to be locked in. People are free to change at any time. And then we could reassess. You might be loyal to a person, but then you realize, oh, I was given false information. If you're locked into a contract, and again, that's not real loyalty. Loyalty is not about boundaries crossed. On your journey, you might have a friendship, a partnership, a relationship, and all of a sudden you have a boundary. And just like our immune system that wants to keep bad things away from us in the physical world, when we have things that are coming into past our boundaries, right, that could feel, that's called healthy anger, to push back and have that healthy boundary. When boundaries are crossed, we don't become a person's doormat. That's not loyalty, as people are free to walk away. You know, and in the recent times, and having so many synchronicities happen, and many people are feeling the energy themes, and loyalty is one of them. It's in the spotlight right now. Is loyalty in the spotlight for you? Are you having these revelations? Just like all synchronicities, and I do read the comments. Yesterday, I had a tremendous comment from Aaron Kendinson, 5480. Don't forget to leave your comments. You never know when I read one of your comments. True, yeah. Leave a comment on this video. Smash the like button right now. It helps others find this very important message. Aaron Kindinson, 5480, writes, I've learned recently that there are 3 types of people who, quote unquote, love us. Type 1 is the one who simply loves us unconditionally. Type 2 is the one who loves us because there is mutual reciprocity. Type 3 is the one who loves us for what we can do for them. And that's true. If you analyze your everyday life experience, you know, you could have a mutual relationship, reciprocate back and forth, mutual agreements, right? You do good for me, I do good for you. That's probably the main one that we all experience. There's a type that we love unconditionally. Even on my journey, there was people that I didn't get much in return, but I just cared about them. And then there's the revelation that people just love you because of what you do for them. And if you're not in agreement any longer, they're done with you. You could reflect on that on your journey. And remember, if you don't have to rely on a piece of paper to be loyal, then that is authentic loyalty. Usually those that are incapable of authentic loyalty need to rely on this piece of paper, this contract. Otherwise, that's it. And they might clang away for the contract, for the piece of paper. But when we move through your everyday life, let go of things. Everything will be revealed to you. Are people being loyal to you because of authentic love, unconditional love, reciprocating back and forth? Or do people just show up in your everyday life just because they use you for what you can do for them? These things last the test of time. And as we move forward and we want to be more authentic, reflect on your life. Have you been loyal to people without any written? You just did it because that's what you do innately. In this world right now, loyalty, it's hard to come by. And that's why we're seeing a lot of the facade, the illusion begin to fade away. Because there is no authentic loyalty. The loyalty was built off of a piece of paper, a fear-based loyalty. Oh, I will be afraid because of the breach of whatever's written on this piece of paper and the repercussions. Remember, everything that you do is actually documented in the Akashic records. We have several full videos on the channel page. Please head over to the channel page. Check them out. That's authentic loyalty in your everyday life. We reciprocate. We love unconditionally. And now, through awareness, we know we don't want just because of what someone can do for someone else. We don't want that type of loyalty. We don't want a loyalty that's needed to rely on like a crutch, a piece of paper. These are the things that show us strength. We can't have a house of cards right now. What we need are ironclad bonds. And when you have these ironclad bonds, you build a foundation that lasts the test of time. You could even see this on social media. People have friends, followers, quote unquote. But who are the real people in your everyday life? It's better to have a small group of friends that are ironclad, the ones that love you unconditionally, the ones that we mutually benefit from each other, and not the ones that just fake love you for what you can do for them. I hope this message on loyalty helps you navigate your everyday life experience. If this message resonates with you, why don't you leave a comment on this video? Have you experienced both fake loyalty and authentic loyalty? Let us know in the comments. A lot of us know we don't need pieces of paper to show our loyalty, to show our love and affection. And many people are getting more and more sensitive to these inorganic matrix things. A handshake, your word is your bond. That's authentic loyalty, when you trust someone without the fear-based reality of the paper. Smash the like button on this video. We are heading right over to Patreon right now if you would like to join our Patreon. And if you see this message later on after the live stream, that recording will be up on Patreon. We discuss these things in further detail and we collaborate together on the live stream on Patreon. The link is in the description. I'm very grateful for all the support for the channel. There's links in the description and at the pinned comment. And focus on the importance of loyalty in your everyday life. And use this as a guide to help you navigate relationships, partnerships, and friendships. I love each and every one of you. We are here 9 a.m. Eastern time every single day. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. You could even save an alarm on your phone to notify you that we will be on 9 a.m. every single day here. Head over to Twitter Head over to Patreon and all of the platforms that we're on. All of the links are in the description and on the channel page. Check out the channel page. We have tons of videos that help you improve your everyday life. I love each and every one of you. We're heading over to Patreon now. I will see you tomorrow, and bye for now.